morning, rainy, overcast, but we have some action going on in this kitchen. So I'll just wait for a couple of people to come in. My battery is so I have it charging here while we and then we will move over, right? We just have to put our pot to hot and then I gotta set back the phone here. Alright, so remember, as soon as you join the live stream, guys, hit that like button. We want this live to be pumping today. Hopefully we could reach up to 100. Right, so let me show you the little setup here in the meanwhile. Flip camera. Alright, so guys, we have it nicely prepared here. Right, we have the pot, we have the oil, we have the hot pepper, garlic, onions, a little jeera, the Dr. Curry, and curry powder, and of course we have some people say carapile, some people say carapule. Right, so just waiting for this pot to hot up and we go organize ourselves. Let me see if I get the cover for this pot. Right, so we offer a good start. Let me just give all you an overview. Right, we already have the dal just simmer down here. I have a little hot water to add as a cooking. I have the pumpkin peel up already. Process how you going? Right, we have the pumpkin peel up here. I'll look into maybe we could put this to drain now. Right, so this pumpkin has been washed properly. Nice. So 33 people in the house. Vishnu, guys, I would not be able to read all the comments this morning, so let me see if we could set up the tripod here. Travel Addict, how you going? Moderators, I see Michael Zambrano in. So let me set up this tripod here and get this meal on the way. Today is a special day. We will be celebrating one of my aunt's birthday, and yeah, I just taking the opportunity. Daddy was actually making a video, but he had to leave, so I said, well, look, I really can't make any video, but I could go live and entertain you guys a little bit. So let me start off this curry. Let's see if I get it. Oh yeah, man, pot getting nice and hot. We're going and chunky a duck. Chunky a duck. Hey, we going and chunky a duck. Chunky a duck. Yes, man. So that pot is hotting up there, and I'm looking for the cover for this pot. But I don't know where the cover is. Could it be inside of the oven here? No, it's not. Alright, so we gotta find that cover. Yeah, boy? I know where they put that cover, boy. Where they put that cover there, boy? And they're going out, so I can't even ask. Let me check it out. Mama, yo. I'm telling you, so we're going and chunky this duck like if we by Coral River. How much people in to see the chunky? Well, look at pigeon. Look at pigeon outside there. Dolly go and play pigeon, girl. Alright. Right, the pot nice and hot there now. So, let me see if we could add in some oil in this pot here. Right, so the menu today is curry duck, curry stew chicken, dal, pumpkin, bus-up shot, dal puri, and curry mango. And I understand we might have some multani and all. Right, so let me... Yes, man, Knockapot is here, Mr. Knockapot, the one and original Chatak Matak. Right, so we're going in with some oil inside of here. Right, I want enough oil to be able to fry up my curry nice. Oil. What we're going with next, boy? Alright, so let me see if the oil... Nah, the oil ain't hot enough yet. Right? So while the oil is a little cold, I have my jeera greens. I'm going to throw that inside of there. Nice. Bring it in a little closer for you. Right, so I have a little challenge today. We do have good water pressure. But, hey, but look at it here now. How come the pot hot? Hit the stove off. Oh gosh, well yes. Let me flip the camera. It's a good thing whenever you're cooking. It's a it's a very good idea, people, to make sure and put on, right? Make sure and put on the stove. That's a real important thing, right? I see, but wait, how come this onion ain't sizzling yet, boy? Right. So, guys, come on. We have 53 people in the house, and I know this 53 people on their cell phone. Let me quickly get this to 53. Remember, if you're on your television, you could use the button, right? Hit up again, go across to the thumbs up, and hit it. But everybody who on their cell phone right now, come on, guys. 56 people have cell phones in their hand, and only 22 people hit that like button. So come, make a little time, exit, and let me get this pot chunky, right? Let me get this pot chunky. I'm looking to get that duck out of the way. After that, we go deal with the pumpkin, right? We go deal with the pumpkin. Yeah, is 25 people hit it. All right, so Persis, everything good, Gil? I called your name in our video today, you know. Yeah, I called your name in our video today, man. Because I was talking to Jason Nanan yesterday, and he told me that he know you. No, I didn't turn on the stove, Gil Dolly. Oh gosh. All right. So I hang a little piece of onion that I threw in there. Oh, the jeera. Right? So I'm going to do this boy. Alright. I will hold up sometimes, right? So you got that jeera going nice inside of there. Right? And next, we're going in with some onions. And I don't tell mommy, I say, hey, them little children got how to eat. Them little children got how to eat them little children got have to eat the curry stew because we had to cook this duck with pepper. Right? So that frying up nice there. I ain't training the carapuli yet. I don't want it to overburn. Nice. I ain't throw no garlic inside there yet. Alright, so let me train a little garlic. And it's so convenient having everything cut up here. Nicely. And we going good. We going good, guys. House smelling amazing. Just them little few things frying up there. Real nice. Alright, so we need with some carapuli leaf, curry leaf. Well, boy, that changed up the dynamics. So big up to my girl Sita. I went to pay for the roti yesterday. And yeah. Alright, so let me just sprinkle some curry here. Alright. Yeah, man, that could take all that. Nice. And we go in here. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh, chatak matak. Mr. Knockapot. Ding ding. Oi. Nice. So we have some water bubbling there, which is really good. So I could just turn on the stove here just a little. This dal had started to stick a little bit. That dal looking real good. Right, so just a chunky that dal. I was thinking about doing some curry aloo too, but we gotta watch how time going. Right, so yes, man. Take time and bunny down. Afina, good morning. Let me see if I could read some comments. Alright, tell you how we looking there. How we looking there, guys? I ain't hearing all you, man. I ain't hearing all you. Patricia, good morning. How you going? Everything Irie? Zorida? Everything cool? Yes, Tara girl. I'm learning from the best, you know. I'm learning from all you know. Yeah, man. Right. Natalie, how you going, girl? Christopher Bond. Yeah, we have all this pumpkin to pick here, boy. And all I didn't even have to use the whole pumpkin. right? I still feel like too much of pumpkin to cook here, but I don't think we go give out. Right. So we could cover this down for the while. Nice to really have everything prepared. Dark all. Nice. Smelling good, boy. Lily, good morning. All right, so my battery low, so let's get this duck inside of here. Let me get this duck inside of here. I ain't feel we gonna get any big set of chew, eh? Time to cook up this duck. Because we have a lot of cooking here today. Cooking by about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And you know I ain't going to turn up that pot, guys. Well, you know how others do it. Nice. Now, I really don't know where the cover is for this pot. So we gotta be a little innovative here. Well, they don't know what's going on. We're gonna find a beast or something. I don't really want to use might have to end up using the tower, you know. Alright, let me see what we do. Right, so in the meanwhile, I just really have to plug back in this phone because I did a video this morning and I really ain't get a chance to charge it up, right? So, all you hang in there. Hey, we are 83 people in the house. Oh gosh, all the thanks. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, guys. And my mission is to make sure and have this kitchen clean as I go along. I really don't want anything piling up on me. So, next on the agenda is the pumpkin, right? What I'm going to do is cut up some side. I like to add a side to the pumpkin. So, I will use this bowl here in the meanwhile to make myself a little soup solution. Alright. Ooh, look at that. Like I'm too strong. Oh gosh. Well, one less thing to wash. One less thing to wash, guys. Throw this out. Right. Well, I really want all to miss any action. So we go unplug, go across here. I'm a little room on top here now. Rest the tripod on top here so that way I could be a little hands free. Bring all it down. And hold the inside of the pot now. Nice. You can't get better than that. Right, so we're looking to bungee down this duck. Right, Don't add any water as yet, guys. You want to spring out that excessive fresh water from the duck. All right, and immediately, I know that this is going to need a little salt. So I'm going to add some salt to this. You start off with that. And I also know that you need some pepper inside of it. So we're going to add in some of this raw pepper here. A little touch of some pimentos. And we're going to add some fresh side here. Now, if I cover this, it's definitely going to spring some water, and that's exactly what I want to happen. So I'm going to cover this, right, and reduce the heat a little bit. This could work, right? And that can work, right? All right, so I got to use the tower. Nice. So just cover that down with the tower there. And we'll just turn back the stove a bit, right? So we're gonna check back that in a little bit. And I have some save to work on. And of course, I had to put it in the corner here because my battery low. Nice. So I'm well ahead of the game because yesterday we seasoned up. Okay, so first things first, yesterday I went out, I bought my seasoning, I came home, I made a lot of grind seasoning, and then we wash out the chicken, we wash out the duck, we season it up. So we have a nice head start. This morning I woke up about 4:30, and by about 5:10, somewhere along there, I left the house and I went to collect a pumpkin. Come back home, my aunt and myself, we chip up the pumpkin, and yeah, we real good to go. We good to go, right? So let me just break down this little bit of side here, and that side going into the pumpkin, right? This is fresh side from the garden. So we just cutting this nice and thin. Fine side is always add a nice flavor to pumpkin. So have a nice little color too. So, just in case you're curious, is about 25 to 30 people that are cooking for, right? So, um, not much of a big challenge once you have yourself organized, right? And that is the situation this morning, which I thank God for. Right. So what I will do, boy? Oh, let me go and check out that let me go and check out that duck and see if it springs some water. Right. Nice. Flip the camera. Oh gosh, boy, people sending me messages and things. Right. So we're going back into position here. I'm sorry to have to be moving the camera so much, but you know what really going on is that the battery is low. Right. Let me see what's going on here. Alright, so I see in steam, which is nice. You see how we springing that water there? That is exactly what we was hoping to happen. Right, we want that doctor. Because listen, don't care how good you clean duck, right? You see this piece of water, it's important to dry this out. This is get all the excess freshness. And if it's a frozen duck, right, you're going to burn out some of that kind of freezer burn thing. Now, I could tell that this is definitely a frozen duck, right? This is a frozen duck. Just by smelling it, I know it has been in the freezer for definitely over 2 weeks. But it isn't real good. Right, so we'll cover this back. And let it continue to spring out that water. Tara, how are we in there? Let me know, Tara. How your boy going there? Right, nice. Right, so 91 people, 56 people hit the like button. That ain't too bad. Fry some jeera first. Alright, so let me continue the mission here, guys. This pumpkin, I need to get this pumpkin out of the sink now. Right? I need to free up that sink. So this pumpkin watch about 3 times. So that good to go. I find this looking like Tara. You feel like too much of pumpkin are cooking there, girl? 25 to 30 people. Because watch out, this is real pumpkin here, you know. Look at that. That whole basin of pumpkin there. What you feel? And I had dal and curry mango. Let me see what Tara say there, boy. What you size of the basin? It's a big basin like the sink. Otherwise I can bag that up and share that up, you know. Talk to me, Tara. No, it's not too much. It will shrink. Alright. Well, boy. Patricia say cook all. Alright. That is real pumpkin takari there, boy. People are really at takari. That is pumpkin. Rasta. 2 days in a pumpkin. I gotta get Michael Samano to come and help me turn this pumpkin, boy. Oh gosh. Look at pumpkin. I tell you. That is real pumpkin there, boy. Tara. Patricia. What's wrong with on here? And I still have pumpkin here, no? I feel like carrying some of this from my neighbors, boy. This is too much of pumpkin, boy. Well, this ain't gonna shrink, but. Where you feel it go shrink? It go shrink up to that, to this basin here. I mean, I don't mind cooking it, you know. What do you think, boy? Michael, where you feel? I feel like real pumpkin there, boy. When cooking the pumpkin, fry some jeera first, then some meaty. I know if you have meaty, don't I? Natalie say cook all the pumpkin like she going and come here to eat. You better come and eat some of this here still. That pumpkin. Alright. Let me. Sandra say cook it. Like everybody planning to come and eat some of this pumpkin. I like all this spirit. I like all this spirit, man. They say cook all. Cook all the pumpkins, Anna. Cook all the pumpkin. Alright, I'll go cook all the pumpkin. See what we know with this duck here. Too much, put away some. I feel so, Tara. I feel the big basin is enough. I go bag out some of that pumpkin. I go carry some for my neighbor again. It's cut up and everything. I'm looking like it's Tara cooking that up there, boy. Alright, so I'm going to turn up the heat here now. And let me dry out our water. And I want this water to be nice and hot in this pot right next door there. So I'll put it to hot up. Alright, so we have 100 people in the house. Put away some. I agree with all them, man. That is too much of pumpkin, man. Too much of pumpkin. I feel. Watch me. Between me and all them. I feel this big basin here will be enough. So you see that? Yeah. Looking at it now, ain't? Yeah. So, all I think, just this big basin here, it done cut up. I know, Michael. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But let's have plenty more pumpkin to pick. So, I go in and bag up this, put it in the fridge, and yeah. Yeah, boy, we're going down memory lane. Alright, so everybody, hello. Welcome to the live stream. And I hear in the spot crying here. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. You want to see the oil separate? Alright, so here what we're going on. We're going to just lower the stove a little bit. Right? Because we want this to take time and boonjay down, right? So I'll kick back that stove there a little bit. That's something I like to do. And I want to this kitchen nice and clean as we go along. We organize this pumpkin mission, right? We will turn on this just a little bit again to buy us a little time to do this pumpkin operation, right? We're gonna be glad for this. They're getting it cut up and everything. Pumpkin takari, pumpkin takari, pumpkin takari. If Tara was living here, like she's some other son of. What do you think? This is somebody with a family of 4 could make something with us? What do you think? What do you think? Somebody with a family of 4. That should be enough? Give me a thumbs up. I ain't wearing my glasses. Kimberly, you want some of this pumpkin, girl? I'm giving away this pumpkin. It's done cut up, it's clean and everything. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'll give the ducklings a pack. And I'll give Hilly and Anna them a pack. How that song in there? Right? A pack for the ducklings and a pack for Hilly and Anna. Right? Nice. So, it's in the fridge. Get that out of the way. Right. Now, we're going to curry stew. We're going to curry stew this chicken here. So, what we will do... Oh, look where the cover is. Mama Lou is here, though. Oh, God, I love Mama Lou too bad. I will never find that cover. Right, so I get the curry cover here. Oh, gosh. I never looked in that fridge for that cover. Right. So, let me head back across here. All it is a little piece here, so all you gotta excuse how fast the camera rolling. Alright, so at this point in time, what we're going to do is, you see the separation taking place there? Right? Oil at the bottom of the pot, right? And stick it. You don't have to fight up to scrape that. Alright, raise back up this heat, because we want, when we train our water, is pace. Right, so this is the beauty of having your hot water, guys. That will take too long. That will take too long. And I want this dog to cook for about, let me say, a good half an hour. Right? A good half an hour. That dal, we don't want that dal getting too thick. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some hot water to that. Nice. And that will be sufficient. We can take off the stove here and just, you see all that stuff on the side of the pot. I learned this from my partner David Goodial. He say, make sure and clean on the side of the pot. He say, all that is flavor. Right? Now, I ain't fighting up to scrape the bottom of the pot because this water going to soften that anyhow, right? Right. So, this could take time. And here what we're going to do here. We're going and get a hot pepper. And we're going and put it whole, guys, inside of there. And when I tell you these peppers are extremely hot, but man, let me tell you something. When you're cooking duck, you gotta make sure and have pepper in it. right? Only look at these pepper, right? Let me try and get one with our stem, right? The peppers were washed yesterday, and inside with that, and the mysterious pot cover, which I rinse. You just go and cover that down, right? Good to go here. Right. Leave it like that just to see how the temperature going. And we have 111 just now. I see. Up that chicken there now because it's curry stew. I hope all enjoying the video so far. Right, so we need to get some curry inside of this. Wash up your hands in between your cooking, guys. Curry powder, where is? Where are you? Curry powder. Right. So the chicken has been seasoned nicely, and kids love curry stew. So let's sprinkle some curry powder. Right, and we're gonna get inside of there with the hands. And that will add to the flavor of this meat. So what we're doing is, the only thing that really going and cooking it back is the pumpkin. And this is nice and very, very cold, so we can leave this out here. Right? Let's cover it up. Oh, use this to the pumpkin. Right. Get it out of the way. And let me start the cleanup operation. Right? Duck bubbling away nice. Ooh, heat in the kitchen, all yeah. Half an hour, so we checking this duck around 10:30. This kind of in my way, so. Alright, let me go and check out our duck. See how it's going. Alright, 1-1-1. What? We holding strong. We holding strong, guys. Hey, look, Mama Lou and them reach back, boy. Nice. Alright, so let me see what is the situation. Woo! Heat in the place, all yeah. Heat in the place. I have a little music playing next door, so I can't really afford to open up this front window. Nice. Let me check out this duck. See how things look in here. Nice. Alright, so we have enough liquid in there that we'd rather keep checking this duck. So I know that we're good here for our next 15 minutes. I could relax myself a little bit. I think I need to win the caboose a little bit and cool down, boy. Right, so let's turn the back out just a little and let me screw up this potter dal here. Nice. We go to go there. Mommy, how you doing?
Hey, right.
And I like streaming.
Oh, fine. Good.
Yeah, no, that's letting all you know.
Right, good.
Right, so we win in the caboose a little bit because all the boy overheating 1-1-1. Alright. And mommy, you could do me a favor, please? Just it's our water already. Alright, good. I'm coming back to make a little cup of coffee. Alright, so we well ahead in the game, guys. Well ahead in the game. The whole house smelling a curry. Right, so let me see if I could find the live stream. Ooh, it really is extremely hot. I think I will. Let me take some breeze. Let me take some fresh air instead of the AC. Drop my face a little bit. I'll go inside, make a little cup of coffee, wash my face, dry it up, and yeah, we going good. We going good. What do you think? What do you think we well ahead on the game? Yeah, I think so. I think so, guys. Hey, look how find the big mouth, man. And he's sweated profusely, boy. Oh gosh. Yeah, man. Good morning, how are you? Tell your mom and dad I say hello. Alright, Vishnu? I will. This kind of street dump on that side there, we have some things to move around here. This basket that close off. Oh yes, this is heat. Yeah, so we gonna chill out in the caboose here a little bit. We gonna talk a little bit because I'm well ahead in the game. I'm well ahead in the game, guys. So yeah, curtain blowing nice, eh? I feel like I got a pot air condition, boy. So all I just go in and if all they want, right? Because that duck. I ain't gonna do nothing else on that stove until that duck finish cook. That's why I'm cooking it slowly to get it out of the way. So that duck will be going in a nice little Pyrex dish or something that could fit in the microwave, and then we go throw it back. Or I might just empty the duck into a next pot. So when it's time, we go just turn up the heat and heat it up. I think that's what I'll do instead. Right? So if anybody want to go and grab yourself a little cup of coffee, we don't take a little small break. Of course, I'm going to leave the live stream running, but we have a little time that we could sit down and we could look out. We could blag, right? We could shoot our blag. Gilem, good morning. Tahir Mohammed, I hope you have some beastly cold beer. Oh gosh! Well, let me tell you something. I always have beers in. I always have beers in my fridge, right? But long time I ain't take a drink, boy. But I ain't taking on today. I ain't taking on today. I'm waiting for my birthday, boy. I'm waiting for my birthday. Omar Balgobin, good morning. See the weather crazy in South. What? Yeah, it is up here in Trinity. Yeah, it is up. We got a little light going, boy. Watch me. Nice to have a little light, you know. Right? Nice to have a little light. That does make me feel at peace. Bears in mind, man. Hey, drink your water. Shh. Michael, a season of water. Oh gosh. Hey, rather, uh, me eat it, you know. I keep it here, you know. I keep it here for you. When I come in Grandy again, boy, I ain't know now, boy. Thank you. I'm going to try the Naparima cookbook, the real good cookbook, boy. I learned plenty cooking from in that book here, Antonio. I learned plenty cooking from that boy. Right, so that water must be hot up, so all I go and get my coffee. Right? I go and get my coffee and come back. And let's top up this little light here. All you watch me. Burn your candles. Burn your candles, people. You ever realize when you go up in Mount St. Benedict, they always have candles lit and it feels peaceful. You ever notice when you go in the temples, they always have the dia lit? Hmm? You ever go by people who practicing feng shui, right? And Zen, they always have the scented candles. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't have to burn a dia. You don't have to burn a candle. You just burn a light. It's a very good thing. It's a very, very good thing to do, guys. Right? And it is such a peaceful, it's such a peaceful ambience to the environment. Look at how pretty that looking there. I'm not doing that for no religious purpose. This is for my sense of peace. Yes, burning your incense. I always have my incense here too, friend. You catch that? These things is nice things to do once you like it. Oh gosh, Tara, I know that. I know that. Hey, look, Dulcie Bernard, boy. She already has coffee. So let me go and get mines. Let me go and get mines. I come back. And I feel I go close up here, boy. Now let me leave it breezy, man. Easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. outside are wild. I love the hot weather. But everyone home in Trinidad stay safe and be careful with all that rain. Yeah, I feel like I have flooded. Gloria, I saw that Susan. I'm sipping my coffee and enjoying the weather. Tara, I could imagine you having a good time there. I tell you, I'll come back there and sip back a cup of coffee with you, you know, Tara. A good hungry, eh? A good hungry. Good cup of hungry coffee there in the Montserrat Hills. Tara have it nice there. If you see that nice porch, Tara have. And that, what my, it is a coat set in it, you know. I went and checked in there by Michael. So when I go back in front there, the good thing is that daddy videotaping inside now. So watch me, or look at it on live, or look at it on video. God bless with green. Alright, so in about 10 minutes, give me a little heel out. 10 minutes from now. Give me a little heel out to go and check that duck, eh? Hey, Gloria, spoon how you going, girl? Let's pray for the families left behind. Well, I have no idea what is going on here, but yeah, man. Prayers for the unfortunate. Leslie, oh gosh, you know you could get that bad. Oh gosh. Well, there was a good thing I cooking that dog early, you know. That dog looking like he need a good on the stove again. That dog, like he walked from Ikakas to Trin City. That dog has some tough muscles, man. What? I tell him myself that dog really walked from Ikakas to Trin City, you know, where we hard so. Oh God, look, Sandra fighting with Leslie now. Well, don't worry, I'm going to take out everybody food so fast that everybody going to get it first. Ay, that is a cup of coffee. Well, I'm not behind the phone. How much people we have inside the chat? Sorry, a wicked Kobe soup have my mouth water, you know, gosh boy. Kobe soup really tastes good enough, man. When you're done, if you keep your mouth closed too long, your two lips stick together in a pot. All your finger and things sticking there. Right, 74 people, that good. That real good, all you. Some people saying 107, some people saying 74. Well, like, all you. Everybody TV different, buddy. Some people saying 107, some saying 74. What going on here, buddy? Katrina, I prefer the number you had, you know. Dulcie saying 81, alright. Man, all the day going real good so far, eh? Nice day, buddy. Hey, them good on them and all. Okay, Katrina says she knows she's 74. Because I've not the dance, man. But let's give me a little break. I'm going guns, you know. I'm going guns. We go organize. We go organize and we go get the light pumping again, right? Isana had to take it easy. He don't want the pressure go up high. Oh gosh, boy, take it easy. Yeah, you got to see Gloria in the chat, man. I see she comments though. thank God for a real, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. When I tell you, I start off the day real nice and early. I start off the day early, boy. We partying later, you hear me? We partying every day. we living life a nice kind of way, all you. Right? Oh gosh, no Leslie Gill. But I had some rice that I previously boiled the day with the gizzard, and I had put away the rice one time. So if anybody want a little rice, right? If anybody happen to want a little rice, I could boil some water, throw in the rice, add back in a little soil and salt and boil it up back a little soft. Yeah, so some people could get a little dal and rice. That would be nice. Oh gosh, although don't forget to tell me what time to go and check that, okay? I didn't take the time. Yes, Sita Roti Gill. I went and paid for it and everything yesterday. Ooh, that thing hot by my hand there, boy. Still gonna catch on fire here, you know. Yes, this is a good life. This is a good life I live in here. Good life. I work hard when I was young. I save my money. I pay off all my loans. I never go and get myself tied up with no credit card. I established up a little business. I had a previous investment. And God has been aligning things according to how I had so desire. Right? I built my house in cash. Nobody can take, no bank can come and take the house. Right? So yeah, God bless me. I had my little challenges, and I learned some good. Yeah, I retire early. Yeah. And here what going on. Ollie. I recovering nice from my little episodes, and I learned some vital lessons in life. And now it's my pleasure to be able to sit down and share with people how they could overcome these kind of obstacles. And are contented. Most of all are contented. Let me tell you all this something. And it's a good thing to practice, right? We're talking about for those people who might be struggling with finances and things. Take out something every month. Take out something before you spend money and put it away. Whether it is you take cash and you put it inside a dribble pillow or some kind of thing, or you roll up your money in a jockey shorts or something, and you just throw it in a corner there. No bandit go ever come and interfere with our jockey shorts. And better yet, if it's a white jockey shorts and you take a little piece of chocolate and you wipe it on the jockeys, right? No bandit in touching that at all. They go say that, boy. Right? And this time you have your little money there. So take out your money and put it away, and the rest is what you have to survive on. Don't try to survive and hope that it has something left to save. You will never save any money. And you're aiming for at least 10% of your earnings. 10% of your earnings? Yeah. Dulcie, I was also given a second chance in life after having cancer. Boss! Thank the Lord for that. Dulcie, utilize it, Egil. Utilize it to the best of your ability. From now on, so when I started following you, I've seen a lot of changes. Blessings to you always. Yeah, boy. I have a lot to be grateful for, people. From the pits of hell. And the thing about it is, me personally, I find listening to somebody who I know passed through our experience, and I could look at them and I could make my little judgments, that is the kind of people I like to deal with. I don't really like to deal with people who, you know, you never really pass through nothing. You ain't pass through no fire. You ain't pass through no fire, but you're telling people, you know, hold on and think. No, no, no. You have to pass through some fire, man. You know how much fire all great men pass through? You know how much fire Prophet Muhammad passed through? You know how much fire Jesus Christ passed through? Everybody faced their persecution. Lovina, Bridgelal, good morning. Nice to have you. Yeah. People pass through their fire. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And hear this now. You know, I will tell all you, right? I just do a lot of research. Right? I don't think that there is just me talking here. It have a lot of research behind the things that I just be saying. And I process it and I bring it across the way how I understand it. Now, this is do not turn this into a controversy here. Do not turn this into a controversy here. This is a nice, light discussion, and many times we have been able to talk about things without anybody getting out of hand, right? Because this is topics that people like to stay off from. But I will show you something, right? I have exposed myself to all sorts of literature, right? Because I want to understand how you understand God. That is my purpose. Now, I grew up in a Christian home where we learn about Jesus Christ and the God of Israel, right? Good. All well and good. So that's where my foundation lies. But as a little boy, up to present moment, I will usually be exposed to other religions, such as I have been to a lot of Leslie, you go by Sana, we want soup. Hey, Tara gave me competition here, boy. Yeah. So the thing about it is that I have been to Hindu weddings, Hindu funerals. I have been to all sort of Christian weddings and funerals. I have been to Muslim weddings, and no, I never went to a Muslim funeral. I ain't gonna lie to tell you, right? But I will, okay, if I get the opportunity, I will go, because I ain't really want it so bad that I want anybody to die that I could experience it. But if given the opportunity, I will definitely like. All right, I think mommy go check it for me, Michael. Yeah, right, mommy go check that pot. They in the kitchen. Yeah. So this has been my opportunity now. Now, in terms of Christianity, I've been to Catholic funerals, I've been to Pentecostal, Open Bible, Spiritual Baptist, Shango Baptist, right? And I always listen. I always listen when I go. Right? I always listen. Mommy go check it out. Tell her to check it for me. Right? I always listen with an open mind. Because what I could tell all is this. I have listened to the Bhagavad Gita, right? With the discourse between Krishna and Arjuna, right? I listened to the Upanishads. I know the Holy Bible. I know bits of the Quran because I listen to a good bit of Kutbars also, right? And a lot of debates, right? I know a lot about the Roman Catholic Church. I know about the Open Bible. And I will tell all this. I even know a lot about Hermic law, right? The Eye of Ra and these kind of things, the sun god. And what I will tell all you is there is a distinctive resemblance in all spiritual texts. Everybody believe that this world was created by something greater than what we know. And if you look at even the words that are used, you will see similarities. For example, the Almighty God. Christian people use that a lot, the Almighty God. In 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 um in Hinduism, Brahma. Brahma is all. He is the all. In Hermic law, all is mine. All is mine. God is in everything. Then, just like how Dulcie say amen, it have amin and amir and all these different things. So I don't argue. I don't argue with people. If you want to talk religion with me, I'm not into argument. I know one thing. Everybody is trying to serve a higher power, a God to their understanding. And one of the things that I love about people when they're worshiping is the sincerity. And I think that that is what matters at the end of the day. How sincere are we? How are we trying to keep in tune with our beliefs, our convictions? Are we according to the way that we are in, whether it be religion or whatever? Are we trying to stick to the practices of how we know to do it? And that is what matters, guys. The sincerity and the honesty. And I just always tell people, you see behind closed doors, you see when no humans, right? When no humans ain't seeing, and that's the time you choose to do all sorts of things, according to my partner Clem, that's disrespectful to God. Very disrespectful, because we trying to put up, I had to say, we putting up a show. We putting up a show for people. That's what we doing. Behind closed doors, you're doing all sorts of things. So God is saying, the most important person is seeing. And when we by ourselves, that is when we look into let down we God and do the unthinkable things. That ain't faith of God. How am I going to be faith of God? That we going outside there, and that's when we pray and we proper and we care about ourselves in a nice way. Guys, be your true authentic self. Be your true authentic self. Because if you could do things in front of God, why you can't do it in front of mankind? Why you can't? As I tell all you, it's just certain things I don't do here, because I don't think it will be proper for me to sit down here, right? And I smoking away a cigarette and I drinking away beer here in front of all you, right? I don't think it's a good image to portray, especially to young children that might be watching the channel, right? But, hey, Mr. Blake, I don't take on people who have things to say about me, you know. People who want to ill speak me and bad talk me, and I just laugh when I hear them things, you know. Because I could say so much of things about you too. I could say so much of things about you, but I'm not lowering myself to that kind of behavior. I really don't care because I know one thing for sure. Nobody imperfect. Nobody imperfect, but everybody like to take the spotlight off of themselves and shine it on other people. What they say, I'm gonna light you up. But you could try to light me up how much you want. I know one thing, I ain't catching on fire. Oh gosh. You're right, yo. Don't study nobody. You live your life. I don't need nobody. Your opinion and making me breathe, you know. That is why I fear God. Yes, man. Right? And that word is so that you will keep respectful. Keep respectful. Guys, let me tell you something. From the time you start, I hear a spoon drop there. Watch me, like the dog kick that spoon out of my hand. Anyway, watch me, let me tell you something. From the time you stop looking for validation from people, from the time you stop taking on people's criticisms, and you stop involving yourself in gossip and all you will talk and thing, just remember something, when you're gossiping with somebody, they're gossiping with other people about you. Right? I don't know who gossiping about me. And I'm not interested. I'm not interested, and nobody will come and drop a gossip with me because nobody get no information from me. When I talk to a person, that is me and that person business. Nobody else business. So it had nothing. You watch me. When you go by Sana, hey, Benji, good morning. First time I seen you. Nice to see you. Hey, look, Alex boy. Remember if only one bouncy castle and thing 90 man to call, Yeah. Yeah, boy. Me, I stop living for people, you know. I living for myself now. And I have a nice way that I just be talking with God. I going through my day. I don't have to wait until the end of the day or the beginning of the day to pray to God. I have God in my thoughts right through. I go in and eat. I don't only be praying for the meal. I be thanking God. Hey Lord, thank you for reaching me to this point of the day so far. I thank you for everything, boy. And boy, the more you grateful to God is, the more God does give you, boy. And I ain't nothing if you ain't getting nothing. If you feel like things holding up, I ain't nothing. God ain't owe me nothing, you know. Because God given me everything that we have so far. God ain't owe you nothing. God don't owe me nothing. But yet He gives. Why? Mr. Blink, you almost make me spit out my coffee there. You say you're on point like a sniper. Oh, yeah, man. How you going, Mr. Blink, boy? Long time I ain't see you. Everything good? Yeah, Leslie, leave Tara and I got wheel, you know. Remember them cow down Cuba? Me good hand, you know. Tara, you had to throw baking powder to soft that got wheel, you know. Oh gosh. Patricia said, Tara, put up our next big pot. A big crowd coming. Sada food taking too long, yeah, boy. Hey, only I had to finish cook all our food by 1 o'clock, you know. But anyway, that dog taking long to cook, boy. Tara, be careful, you know. Taking these people and them hire a maxi taxi. And everybody come by here, Tara. I just get a report. I have somebody spot Patricia in JFK airport. She's taking a private jet. Oh gosh, let me light back my light here. Oh gosh. Hey boy. Now, let me tell you something now. Will I ever realize how many times we just talk about God here and it do get out of hand? I have to pass for two who's duck and call healing. Oh gosh, you don't pressure cook that. Nice. Well, girl, better pass and borrow that pressure cooker for that duck cooking day. Hey, that duck hard like under my foot. Yeah, boy. Let me tell you something. We could talk about God here because you know why? Love and respect. And I not trying to turn nobody into me, and nobody ain't trying to turn me into them. Right? It's the moment you want to try and shake a man's faith, people is have problems with that. If you choose to be X, no problem. You could tell me about it. I will listen. Right? And somebody telling me about why. No problem. But don't start to force it on me. Because I have my beliefs too. You're willing to listen to mine? You're willing to change over from what you do into mine? No, people. Everybody choose their part. And leave people alone. Take that energy and focus on yourself. Don't try to convert me into something else. Right? You work on yourself. Yeah? I talking about God and I talking about love. I talking about sincerity of heart. And I believe everything. I just tell people I believe everything. I believe everything. I believe every single thing that I hear in them books on them. I wasn't there. And whoever get their message. I know one thing. I love the Almighty God. The all, whatever you want to call him. The universe. It only have one. And that is who we talking about. Right? And of course, he have the angels. Everybody just use different words, people. It have angels. And in Hinduism, it have different gods. Right? But they come like angels. Like how we just say angels. It have Brahma, the all. I am Brahma self. And then it have thing, Lord Shiva thing. And somebody choose. This is their part they choose. And that is everybody right. When your children grow up, you cannot choose for your children. You teach them while they are in your care. Ria, good morning. You teach them while they are in your care. Well, hey, this is the order. Right? This is the order of things. When your children grow up, right? If your child want to leave this and go to that, you don't interfere with that. If you interfere with that, you're introducing big time problems. Because why? When somebody become an adult, right? That is their right. And you're crossing a terrible boundary. You're crossing a boundary there. Because where it comes to serving God, whatever part you choose, that is somebody's right. You cannot interfere. Why do you think it have so much of problems? Huh? Why do you think it has so much of problems? Because I feel what I have is right, and this is what you should have. No, you have to learn to let go. You have to learn to let go. Mama Lou, Mama Lou dealing with the quack quack. I hate the spoonful all the stuff, Tara. Yeah. Everybody has an angel of God. Yes, some people have spirit guides. Some people use the angels. Some people synchronicity. Some people the universe. Some people believe in thought. Right? So many different things. Why do you think they have all these problems in the world today? Because it is about dominance. Everybody want to dominate with what they have. No. God is by choice. God is by choice. It's not about dictatorship. So who are we to dictate to others? Hmm? We have to be careful. We really have to be careful. We have to be careful. We have to be mindful. You know? So, Wendy, how you going, girl? Ria, everything cool? Tatiana, hail your old girl. Alright, let me run and check that duck. Right? I'm coming back now. Right? I'm coming back now, people. And I see all you hitting that like button, and I love that. Thank you. Let me go and check out that duck. So here we going on. almost finished cook. It started to get soft, right? So we had to go in the back now and cook the pumpkin. And then after that, I go in and organize and cook the chicken. And I done. Right? I just had a chunk in it down. So all you go pick up the rest on daddy video. Hey, White Trini, how you going? How Shy Girl Seema going? I hope everything good, man. So everybody, continue to enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, keep God in your thoughts right now. As soon as this live stream over, give thanks. Thank him so much for bringing us so far into the day, the breath of life, right? Pray that everybody will reach home safely. Be careful on the wet roads. Tara, I really do not know how you're going to make out with all them people that coming by you. I understand that Pat hire a really fast plane and somebody just say the sushi flying over Grenada. Right? So, all take care. I love all the too bad. Later.